They could neither move their heads nor their bodies, and looked at opposite whole wall. They get light from fire that burns behind them. Between the fire and their back picture and objects unmoved which throw shadows at the wall. The captives can only observe the shadows on the wall and their own shadows. When the captives speak to each other, the sound comes back to them and they think the shadows are speaking. The captives interpret the shadows their world and even give these names. It is their true world. They don't know any other. What would happen now if one frees a captive and force him to rotate? His eyes would be paining and become blinded by the fire, and the figures would seem less real than the shadows on the wall earlier. The captive would want his earlier place again, from where he could see clearly. What would happen if one brought the captive in daylight by force? He would get blinded by the sun and will recognize nothing. His eyes slowly get used to the light. He first sees dark shadows and later bright objects. Yes, he recognizes even the sun. Additionally, he recognizes that the shadows are being thrown by the sun. Illuminated, he wants to go back to the others to explain to them. His eyes must again first get used to the darkness, so that he can recognize the images. The captives consider him to be blinded and don't believe him. One laughs at him and one wants to kill each one who redeems himself and wants to bring himself up.